Hey guys, Donnie RightSide here, Bookmakers Review. It is a Tuesday. It's time to talk some Major League Baseball action. Fresh off a 2-0 sweep yesterday, we press our chips in on a Tuesday with two games to take a look at, one at 7:40 p.m. Eastern and another one on the West Coast at 10:10 p.m. Eastern. Let's get started. Game number one, 9:55, 9:56 on the rotation. This is the 7:40 start. It's Minnesota taking on Chicago. Chicago team, that's the White Sox. Minnesota, of course, it's the Twins. Temperatures are always what you want to check early on in the season, particularly in the windy city of Chicago. 44 degrees at first pitch, a wind blowing around 9 to 10 miles an hour. It's going to be freezing in this game. You know what else has been freezing? The Minnesota Twins bats on the season. They are embarrassing at the plate, embarrassing right now on the mound. But the one thing also that's been electric is the Chicago White Sox starting pitching staff has been phenomenal to open the season. You take a look at the line itself. Minnesota's actually favored at a minus 186 price at the opening number. It's now down to minus 170s to minus 160s, depending on where you're shopping at. The total hasn't changed, though. 7.5 at the opening number, 7.5 across the board. I don't care who wins this baseball game. Cold temperatures, I just feel like we're not getting a lot of scoring, and it takes 8 to beat me. Under 7.5 runs today in the Windy City, Minnesota taking on Chicago. Game number two, out to the West Coast. 9:53, 9:54, 10:10 start. That's the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Now, LA's temperatures certainly aren't going to be as cold as the windy city of Chicago, but the opening number here on the temperature at the first pitch of this game anticipated 60 degrees. By the time the game's over, in the lower 50s, so not exactly great hitting weather either out in Los Angeles. And you know what? Just like we talked about the Minnesota Twins bats, equally as impressive in the wrong direction, it's the Atlanta Braves. They've been horrendous and they're winless on the season, going up against the Lakers juggernaut. Taking a look at this game, opened up at 7.5, still sits at 7.5 as the total. Another favorite here for the Dodgers. The overnight line with Chris Sale and May on the mound, by the way, was a minus 122 price to the Dodgers. That has ballooned to as high as minus 175 as a price point to the Dodgers. Who's going to stop them or finally try to beat them? I don't think today it's going to be a Braves day, but also I'm looking more at the total than I am at the side, same as the first game. So under 7.5 is the play for me today between Atlanta and LA. A little bit cooler temperatures. Yes, the bats are always hot for the Dodgers, but they're ice cold, and I don't think tonight is a breakout night for those Atlanta Braves bats. Two games to take a look at tonight. Minnesota and the Chicago White Sox under 7.5. Then we'll go out to the West Coast. Atlanta and LA, which is the Dodgers, under 7.5 as well. Let's get another 2-0 sweep today as we push towards Hump Day on Wednesday. I'm Donnie RightSide for Bookmakers Review, and as always, good luck on those wagers.